Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there.
Uh-oh. See, look at me. It's clearly a Sunday. It's clearly Pride. A lot's going on today, but we got a panel for you, all of you. It's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks for tuning in on this good Sunday. This will be a light edition as we will be discussing Drag Race All-Star 7 and of course this versus battle, if you want to call it that. I will be dragging. I will be throwing people down the stairs. Figure it, not literally, but you know, thump the dump the dump, all that kind of good stuff. Yep. So, we're going to have this show today. It's going to be lovely and fun, and I'm going to do my best to be coherent and cognizant for all of you. It has been a very interesting weekend for Maddie. I'm going to tell you that. Okay. But I'm happy I got two of some of my favorite people here. Now, Cdiggi1 is not here. Blakeisha's not going to be here today, or Jamar84. Blakeisha is working on during Pride, actually. So if you see him out in whatever city you're in, because I right now can't remember because reasons we understand, say hello. And Cdiggi is also out, and Jamar is also working today. San Francisco, God bless you, Dooley. This is the Shopping Home Network. Hi, hello. My name is Matty Rants, and we're live. No, listen. I'm gonna give you my social medias. I'm gonna bring my co-host in, and we're gonna start this up. Also, I have been deep diving into P Valley. I'm almost done with the first season. I low-key was spoiled with the most recent episode because, you know, other stories I'm not going to discuss here. But yeah, so let's get this started. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. That's in the description down below. Grab a branch, eat some fruit, Mativia, poo. That whole phrase is to say, just find me on social media. I'm a hoot in places. Twitter, I'm popping sometimes. Instagram, I don't know what that algorithm is about, but yeah, hey. Also, I'm on Patreon. I do reactions. I will have the Drag Race France reaction up tomorrow morning because I will have the review available for y'all tomorrow. I needed a couple days on Drag Race France because I was having to look up some stuff. Matt took French in high school, but I got a full lesson watching that show again. I understood every other word. But yes, we will be doing Drag Race France tomorrow. So can't wait to talk about that then. We won't be talking about it today. Again, light day. Y'all, it's Pride. People are out and about. We would give these whole, people some time here. I don't say hoes. See, I've been watching P Valley now. I'm talking all this mess. Bookable on Cameo. Also, if you want to drop a little tip in my jar, it's $ Matty Rants, paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App $ Matty Rants. Already said that, and Venmo Matty Rants. Duly help. Okay, listen. Let me bring my friend in because it's a shit show. But yes, let me go ahead and bring my friend in here, and then we're gonna have a disclaimer coming up. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Dooley, it's a glow in the back, honey. Let me bring you on in. In case you didn't know, this baby had shoulders. There's one or two of them up there. A PhD and sometimes a good old nasty read. I love this baby down. Thanks for tuning in today, being here with us. Dooley _ noted.
Hi. I have to put up my curtains. They're not up yet. So right now we get to deal with the blazing sun. It is 492 degrees outside. I got on 2 fans. We out here. But I got internet. She has internet.
She has internet.
She
Thank
has
you,
internet.
God. Thank you, God. Are you on a computer or on your phone?
I am on my computer.
Do this real quick.
You want me? I can kind of sneak to this corner over here.
Right there.
There we go.
Right there. Damn.
We can take the microphone. We can move her on the other side. We can work this out.
See, this is Maddie doing production meeting live with y'all, so you understand how this goes. It's like, hold on, baby, that glow is gonna give me all kinds of, I'm gonna end up looking like Chris Brown, not innocent. But listen, Dooley, Louise, that was not on Juneteenth. That was some time ago. It was some time ago. Dooley, your social medias, I'm lit.
Work. Keep this simple. Keep this short. Linktree.com /Dooley___ noted. Everything that you can want to know about me, where to find me, where to tip me, it's all in there. Just go do that right now.
Fabulous. There you go. Thanks, Dooley, for being here. And I know you're going to enjoy some of that New York Pride today once this is over with and catch those other festivities. Shout out to Houston Pride right now. I got to enjoy a bit of it on Friday and purchase some items from local gay vendors because I like to give back to the community. And shout out to anyone who I saw out there in the streets. And forgive me for when I looked crazy because at the end of the night I was over it. I was over it. I was done. Matt's not gonna go out for a while. So, all right, now let's go ahead and bring in our other co-host here. She is back. This is round 2. Oh, it's a twofer. I had to bring her in too because her Verzus commentary, Kiki, is back. Okay, and you already know Jay Lee's good for a read. Now listen, I have to bring in my baby doll up in this piece, giving you a good top bun. There's a corner or two, but not really because she's not for sale, boo-boo. It's Jay Lee's corner, baby. Come on, look at me rhyme.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Matty. Hey, Dooley.
What's up, Jay Lee? How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are y'all on this great Sunday?
We are here.
I got on the shorts. I got
donate to Dooley. Send Dooley. He need to buy a new air conditioner. Send Dooley. Look, Dooley does it on Cash App.
Okay. You know he in New York, and that's just basically like having the sun hit concrete and then calling it, global warming.
Like, no, get us baby some air.
All of that. when I was in DC, I had central air and central heat, but I hated that city. Fuck her. But we're in the city that you want to be in, but you got to give us some of the amenities to live your life. So cost benefit analysis.
I get it. We need those conversations. Jay Lee, can you give us your social medias, please?
I am Jay Lee's Corner everywhere on IG, on Twitter, on YouTube. It's always Jay Lee's Corner around here. I'm trying to be simple because find me easily. This right here. This right there, right there. Thank you very much.
Jay L like Lisa. E like Echo. That's for military girls. I know. Yes, I know. Come on, Alpha, Omega. Yes. Yeah, y'all go ahead and find over at Jay Lee's Corner. She's over there giving you all kinds of great commentary, especially with like love and is it Love and Marriage Huntsville? I don't know. Carlos King Production.
Yes, that's who it
there
is.
We
Carlos
go.
The King.
Shout out to Carlos King, my favorite swole butch queen. I see you. I'd be like, we need to stop throwing that. Let me find out you a tail.
He is a little thick in the shoulders now. I'm like, okay, Carlos.
I'm telling you, he brings good drama TV too, so I'm always appreciative of his work. Someone send him this clip. Now, with that being said, and Jay Lee and Dooley being here, and me low-key wanting to get back to P Valley because it's I'm late.
So I saw you post about it on Twitter, and I'm like, Maddie, not watching P Valley. You've only seen season 1, not season 2, right?
No, I saw the most recent episode from season 2 last night because I was dropped off this morning. So anywho, I saw the most recent episode last night. Yes.
What work?
Did you watch it, Dooley? Did you watch P Valley?
I do watch P Valley. I have seen the entirety of season 1. Season 2, I have started. I think I'm on episode 3 or 4. I forget. I'm still early in the season.
I am Uncle
Clifford. Are you?
I'm Uncle Clifford. Like, as I'm watching, I'm like, me, yep, would have said that. Yep, would have done that. Yes, if that was me. Yep. Like, sorry. It's so good.
I watched last night and I was like, oh, my mouth was open the whole episode.
Baby. First of all, we gonna talk about that because when I tell you, I was like, no, I wanted him to be, but that's fine too because I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna do my own fantasies. But I live vicariously through that scene. So yes, it was wonderful.
I like that scene. I like that scene. I was very, enticed.
So I'm assuming Tyler then got up here and showed some cakes or something. Based upon the way y'all talking about this,
that man said, what? I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh my God.
I was like, oh my God, but I'm
gonna catch up.
I was out of breath. That because mind you, I've been trying to start P Valley. I did the first one episode. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back to it. But then whatever last night, and he was like, well, let's watch it. I was like, okay. So we watching it, and I was like, oh shit, this is fucking great. Then that scene came by, and I'm sitting there. We sitting there like
It was
me and
yeah.
this, we looking like
It was yeah. It was
rewind
yeah.
that back. Rewind that
And-
part
It was
back.
good. It was
And
good.
even though I'm I always say I'm a head on the bottom. I'm a bottom, but I'm just, even I can appreciate what was shown. I was still like, I want to see more.
You want to subscribe?
Bitch, when he
Look.
put that condom in the mouth, honey, I was like, what? Like he literally put it on his thumb, mango, and then just went down and put it on.
Oh my god! Oh my
Duty,
god!
proud. I was like, all right, sister, she done this in jail before. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jail.
Woo! Okay, so listen. Now that we've had this conversation, I should just drop this here. Bam! In case you forgot.
Boom.
Disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, wigs, or my fat ass. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to the end of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable about the viewing of this program, please consume some activity and have a good poot. And to the man at JR's this past Friday that decided he wanted to try me in his time. Okay, let me explain something to you, sir. I was not being rude to you. I allowed you to. You asked, can I move past y'all? I said you have more than enough room, and you decided to get crunk with me in front of everybody, and I had to show you what's up. Don't ever do that again.
Don't try Maddie.
Because he was like, oh, I actually know who you are. I'm like, I know you do. Because that you wouldn't have tried me the way you did. I watch you all the time. I'm so sorry. Yes, because you acted up. Don't you ever try me again in public like that. That was cute for you, but don't do that again, baby. I'll clown you, okay? So, all my love. I literally I was dealing with a whole situation, which I posted on Twitter, and that man tried me, and I was like, you don't
Not
know.
today.
I'm a Libra. I will balance this scale right over to you, and it's going to be touched. So, there it is. Anywho. I had a good time with that story. I did.
Work.
I've had my libations. I'm here for entertainment. The girls are mad. They'll be mad. Like, share, subscribe,
Amen.
and drop a tip or two if you feel like it. Did you go to Pride? I did Friday. I can't do the heavy event. Saturday was a lot. I drove through a crowd. Not through them, but like we drove by and I was like, oh no. It's a little anxiety for me. So I'm not going to do all that. Huh. You can't
Matt committed vehicular manslaughter confirmed.
allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
Like hashtag that. Anyone else watch the Umbrella Academy like me and Maddie? Will that be discussed?
What is that on? Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. I don't want to give too much away. I will say this was a great season. It was hella confusing at the end because they just left so much open. But I was impressed with I was impressed for the majority of it. I did feel like the last episode, which most seasons do, they kind of rush everything, and it's like, but wait. So
What is it? What is it? Is it like?
Okay, so let's say, do you remember that movie Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take that with The
Mhm.
Boys on Amazon Prime, and then throw in your little superhero
Oh.
kind of flick, and then make it Xavier's Academy for the Gifted, like X-Men, but not even close. Nowhere near it.
That sounds
Yeah.
interesting though. What is it on
It
Netflix?
is. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Once you start season 1, Jay Lee, you'll be you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's on Netflix. Y'all should check it out. The Umbrella Academy. It was interesting. Shout out to Elliot Page. I see they respected you down in that one, brother. I was like, okay. I was here for the storyline and how they introduced it, and everyone was like, all right. And I was like, cool. Let's not belabor this. Let's keep this going. But belaboring is one thing that All-Star 7 isn't doing because we are aware that these people ain't going nowhere. But, with this challenge, and I'm starting this with Dooley. I'm going to get to Vivian and her Muppet titties in just a second here. Hey, Jinxie. Dooley, it's another design challenge. Praise be Jesus.
I say every season we get a drag race, regardless of if it's All-Stars or not. Make drag queens do drag queen things. Make them sew. Make them host. Make them be funny. Make them dance. Please.
Seriously. It's funny because Monet was like, oh my God, this is like an older season of Drag Race. We're like, yes, thank you. Go back to that formula. We missed the let's get creative up in here and then also weed people out that can't sew.
It's Drag Race
Mhm.
Hunger Games. It's Drag Race Hunger Games. It's like,
Exactly.
Mhm.
may the odds for ever in your favor.
Let me tell you something. RuPaul is dressed for retirement.
Is it the slides? It's the flip flops. You can't
It's
have
the-
flip flops
It's the
on.
white pants and the white under top for me. That's giving retirement tees. Like but the top is everything. Actually, I just love how RuPaul is giving me relaxed feel lately, and it's very, you know what? We've done this bit. I'm walking through my toes is out. I wish a girl would say something to me. I'm rich, bitch. Okay. But listen, was I saying this right? Pinterest? Is that how we're supposed to say it? Or
Pinterest?
is
Yeah.
that
Pinterest?
okay? So it's funny. Someone on Twitter
Pinterest.
was like, "I never said it that way," and I was thinking to myself, "How are you saying it?
How would you say it?
How right?
Pinterest? Pinterest? Panera bread? Like what?"
It's literally pin and tryst.
That.
It's two syllables.
Pinterest. It's a mood
That.
board for the digital age. Like da da da. But I did like this challenge of going back into RuPaul's looks, even though I would have swapped out a couple of these dually.
There are several that I would have swapped.
Ooh, let's talk about it now with me bringing it up. Dun, 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 dun.
Several. Season 6
Ooh.
promo should have
Season 8
immediately been
promo.
there.
Yeah, season 8 should have been removed. That was one of my least favorite promos from RuPaul.
Season 6 promo was the best promo that they have ever done for Drag Race, period. Like, that should have been up there. Season 7, Born Naked was cute. That was a cute idea, but the execution was kind of weird.
Oh, that was. Do we remember the promo for that? Dom H&M commercial. Dom.
It was like H&M American Apparel kind of.
This is my white tank top. No, this is my white drag. No, this is my white drag. No.
We saw more Candy Ho in the promo than we did in the entire fucking.
Oh. Well, we saw the beard though. No,
well,
this
it's not shade if it's true. That is just a fact.
To the sound here in my chin. It's gross. Jamie, do you have any that you would have swapped out in reference for this when you look at these iconic looks that they went through?
The one I did like the most is the all white one because it's so basic and bland. I'm like, you can't really even remix all white because it's just all white. And then what was Raja? What Raja did with it, I was like, that's like Mad Max.
It was with a side pony going to the mall for Orange Julius. So you
So I feel
know,
like you think they probably picked weird looks to sabotage someone and hope they would look bad. Because they could have picked better looks for a couple of these. For that, the all white one, even the all purple one, it was so simple. I was like, it was too basic for me.
okay, so that's Down Under, and that is
Okay.
that. See how that works with key association with words, Jay Lee, and you were like, "Oh, that's right." 'Cause that first
okay.
season was Scarlet Adams.
Season 2
don't like
finna
it.
drop, and I'm not excited at all. The Down Under girls have been kikiing on Twitter this week because their NDA is up, and the girls finna start chirping.
They can talk now.
Mhm.
Oh, here it comes. I'm gonna say
Coco
this.
Jumbo, where you at?
Yeah, that part. Coco, talk to us because we want
Where
to
you
know.
at?
Because you know they put sister. Ooh, it's Gabby with an I. Hey, baby girl.
Hey,
I
Gabby.
low key want to send you the StreamYard link if you have a quiet space if you want to join this live today because the babies always
Hop
want to
on
see you up in
in.
this chat. Okay. Come on over, make this a foursome, Gabby. Send me on Instagram. So this is what I'm gonna do. Not that I made it into a song. Down Under, I'm gonna review. I'm not gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna try my best, y'all. I'm not gonna come in mean. I will do recorded reviews. I will not go live for that shit. France is a bop, actually. I'm shocked. I actually enjoyed the whole. I was like, oh, this is cute.
Is it in French though, or is it in English?
It is
It's
in French. Every
I would
now
go
and then
crazy.
they speak some English every now and then, but it's I will say Soma, the only black queen on the season, cutting the fuck up. I said, "Oh, here we go." There's also a Mexican queen who lives in France there. This Dooley. The talent show, she was robbed. But like also some of the girls are super like, "Oh shit." I'm like, oh, these bitches are bad. I'm like, okay, very interesting. That's my baby right there. That's who I'm rooting for. So the muse. She eats. I was like, okay, sis. So I'm enjoying France so far. It's cute, but we'll talk about it next panel when everybody's here. Okay, so listen. Past all of this, the Vivian gets first choice, and of course, it gets down to the line, and Raj is left with the born naked look. She wanted supermodel of the world, but Evie got it. Um, for me, it's kind of like just go with what you go with and make something nice out of whatever. In reality, all of them, well, not all of them, the majority of them, except for Jinx, can sew. Yeah, everyone except for Jinx can sew something together.
Jinx can't sew?
No,
It
that
makes
baby,
sense.
she just
Yeah.
she just
She
not
got
gonna
like she took algebra 009 and then she took algebra 1 and that's it. And she out here fighting for her life.
Well,
She trying.
Julie, when I was coming back into this competition, I didn't think, they gave me money to buy clothes. I'm just playing, but like,
You have to make
honestly,
them.
Trinity, we know she'll be fine. Like, we've already gone through that. Raja is a creative genius. Let her have a little indica hybrid number,
Mhm.
and then she'll be good to go. And they were allowed libations on the season, y'all. That's too.
Raja been high the entire fucking production.
Literally the entire production. That baby is floating, okay, and we're getting nothing but the best fashions from it, I'm telling you. Also, hey, while y'all here, everybody, make sure you hit that like button. 400 plus of you in this piece. Make sure that you get in the comment section too. Follow these good people here, and if you want to drop a little tippy poo, that's my bar down there, but this dollar signs next to Dooley and Jay Lee, that's the cash app for your babies. I appreciate you so much for being here. Looking for a message from Gabby with an I. Left for her to join, but she might be shy. I rhymed. Jada will be fine as well because she is excellence of Essence Hall.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, this? Oh, I have to work with the hardest fabric? It's nothing.
I do this for a living.
Oh my God. I was like, and of course she slayed this. But I thought, oh, this will be an interesting episode since Jinx is blocked on a design challenge. And I said, and I gave credit in my review, Dooley was right. Vivian regrets.
I said that like is she making good TV? Yeah, girl, but you got to cross the finish line to get that money. And right now you're not doing the work.
Okay, not
Fight
at all.
harder.
Jada Blessings Hall. Listen.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's get down here. Let's get down Delta. But yeah, I love Viv, but also this was fun here because Jinx is feeling some kind of way that she got blocked, but she's like, girl, you should have blocked somebody else.
Because I can't win anyway.
Exactly. But shout out to the editing team. You're having a good time this season, I see. You're having a good time. I was like, not the Kill Bill red cover. Like, RuPaul walking into the workroom also, I think, is on Eddie's at the same time Raja is. She's just having a great time asking them what they want to do. We know this process. And of course, a lot of them were giving, when I first started drag, RuPaul, this, that, and the other. But Raja's like, bitch, I was in high school when your shit came out. So I know you. Not like these babies were born and then all of a sudden they saw your bitch ass. No, baby. Come on. So this was a fun moment to have through this review or whatever. And I'm really going to zoom past the rest of this, everybody, because once I saw this done in one day, Dooley, the first day, I was like, oh, I guess Trinity's winning this episode too. Literally, I said it must be Jada and Trinity.
Mama's sewing machine be on 11. She did. I'm like, work.
Then here she go. Y'all need help? What you need the rest of help for? Shay, you need me to do a rope? I'll go ahead.
She helped 3 other girls and still finished her shit. And then, like, oh my God.
She's a transformer because she was able to help them transform their own stuff. And was she Optimus Prime? Is she Bumblebee? But I mean, would you help your competition though? Would you do that?
In this kind of game where you could get blocked,
you
yes.
might have to.
Yeah. Also, it looks good when judging takes place because as a winners and no one's going home, you can do, and this bitch helped me out. Oh, thank you. And she helped me. Then RuPaul's going, oh, she had time to do this and her outfit. Extra points on the board. That's pageantry. She's playing a game. I'm like, you better be yes, I helped her.
Win.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Trinity the Transformer. Okay.
Because she helped everyone. And that's like, usually you don't get that. So it was cool. Then she's like, you know what? I'm done. What does my peasants need? What do you need from me to help you guys?
Exactly. We love when she is not being a devil by night and she's an angel by day. We enjoy that. Jinx, what the fuck was going on here, bitch? How you gonna glue this on the bodice and not have it on the mannequin? The Evie in that monotone. So you didn't have it on the bodice when you glued it together, and I was like,
You have to redo that to start over.
bitch, and knowing you
Try
can't
again.
sew, like scary.
Try
I'm
it again,
glad you
girl.
had something to show, and Trinity did help, and I also think Jada did too. It kind of alluded to it when she's like, "I'm just gonna sit right next to you, Jada. That's okay. I can help you with your stuff if you need help." Jinx, you're kind of running the season for me a little bit in terms of hilarity, confessionals. I enjoy everybody too, but Jinx is fucking funny. So everything that comes out of her mouth is a gag.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We love it. I'm gonna get an undescribed energy drink and go cry in the bathroom for an hour. But Monet Exchange, I know your game. It's real low.
Monet's game is obvious, and I don't know why no one has run up to like shut her down because it's like abundantly obvious what she's doing, and they're
Quiet
letting it
assassin.
happen.
She's playing very assassin if we're gonna
Mhm.
do like
She's
some
a
sort of.
sniper.
Mhm.
She kind of wait in the wings, let everyone else fight it out, and then snap the crown again. That's smart.
Sometimes when drama happens, she's the one that's basically asking the questions for the two, and now she's out of it. Trinity and her are already talking gameplay. Everything is going into something. And I'm like, I see you, Monet, but I wouldn't be playing with her. I'd be paying attention like Jinx is every time she talks to Trinity. She'd be right there. What are you two talking about? You talking about stuff? You're gonna, have an alliance and get out there and make our drag look bad. Shay Coulee, time is your worst enemy.
Always.
Mhm.
I love you, but fuck girl. It's always these ambitious like it was everything for me. I actually enjoyed this look, y'all, but I was like, girl, it is every time I want to do this. And I said, baby, are you Trinity's hands? Can you sew that fast? But then you also made print. Like get into it. Sorry. I love these girls, but like this was also stressful. Hi, Evie. I have that shirt. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lovely shirt. These two should be worried because they are the front runners. And RuPaul had a chain going down her chest. I need to hear y'all thoughts on this dress. Dooley. Oh, Dooley, you didn't like this one. I was here for the high price lady. I think she
don't really care for this.
like running up that hill is playing to this dress. Like, come on, Dooley, this is pose work, you know what I'm
I hate this. It looked like she got a hold of one of Chloe's dresses from one of these music videos and like slathered some Crisco on and jumped in the costume. Like
That's
I don't
too
like
much
this.
fabric for Chloe.
It's weird because I like the chain at the leg. It's at the upper part that looks fucked up. It looks like it's like Django Unchained, but if it was gay.
Baby.
And
I was gonna say that, but I was trying to stay away from slave commentary today. But since you said it, I'm gonna agree with you.
I always say the most.
I was gonna make a slave joke, but I was like, you know what?
Girl, I'm getting season 1 of Pose tease. I'm sitting on the bed with this man who's married to this woman tease, and we're having the conversation that we need to come. Gabby, you want to be on? Okay, baby, hold on. Where you at? You hit me up so I can send you this link because was it the slave comment that Jaylee made that made you want to come on?
Come on in.
Wait, sister, don't do it. Oh, I see you, mama. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I get this right. Gregory Jean Baptiste, thank you so much for the super chat. It's the damn cliffhanger game from Price is Right. Listen,
that does match.
I can't.
That's one of my favorite games.
I won't. I will not, but I also agree. It's giving a little over the moon to grandma. It's giving. Hold on, I'm trying to do paste. God damn you, Instagram.
While Matt is copy and pasting, random fact: I was actually on an episode of Price is Right.
Oh my gosh!
Did
they call you down?
Bitch, they picked the person right next to me. I'm on camera and everything. They picked the person
I
next
wouldn't have
to
been
me.
clapping. I
I
would
was
have made
mad
that a
about
viral
it.
moment. Yeah,
I
I'd
was
have
mad
been
about
staring
it.
at her all funky. Oh yeah, I'd have made it a moment. Gabby, I sent you the link, baby.
I was on an episode in 2009. It was whatever anniversary episode it was that year. And I would have won the game had they chose me. So you had to figure out which trip was most expensive. And it was obviously the trip to Africa. And I knew that because my best friend's family is from Africa. I was like, oh, duh, this one. Like, you got to take a plane and a boat and would have won.
Oh,
Is Price is Right still on?
Yeah.
With Drew Carey.
I want to do Wheel of Fortune. I'm always so good at that game. I don't know why. Like I play it on the Switch. I'll be winning like nobody's business with girls online. I'm like, y'all don't know the phrase. Like, come on. But yeah, this is giving Vanna ain't white. Yeah, there we go. Like if this was the Vanna White runway, yeah, there you go. Y'all welcome for that one, y'all. I know it was tacky. I'll be all right. Gabby, I put the link in your Instagram, waiting for you to pop up, sister. But I'm going to move on from this and go on to Michelle Visage. RuPaul, I like this. I don't know what they talk about. I liked it. She gave me running up that room.
The whole thing.
She looked like a purse from Wet Seal. Get out of here.
Oh,
it's just
Wet Seal.
Boo.
It looked like just Pepto-Bismol is like being stretched out. If you stretch out Pepto-Bismol.
Listen, this is a diaphragm of somebody on a Pepto-Bismol commercial while the pink stuff is going through their body as it caresses.
That's what it is.
Listen, RuPaul, I don't know what they talking about. The wig is nice too, you know. I say high class stripper, high tea. I do. Oh yes.
That's a call girl.
They wouldn't go
call girl.
There you go. Listen, the limos outside. They are paid well. They eat good, and the AC's running, baby. Okay, running up the road. Julie said, "Wet seal." I'm still stuck on that.
If this is what happened to Girl 6, I need a refund.
This is not good. Listen. Julie said, "Girl 6." Boo! Julie said, "Girl 6." Oh, I'm gonna pee. I can't. Okay. Now Michelle Visage is giving normal. See, at this point, I expect her in a little leopard. This hair is right with God. Go on, sis. There's green eyeshadow on your eyes.
For no reason. For no reason at all. Nothing's green. Well, envy is.
Yeah. I want this jacket so bad. Like, Carson, not the bottom. I want the jacket so bad. It's fabulous. Like, go on, Carson Kressley team. Yes, not to be mistaken with the other Kressley. You ain't got no problems like them, baby. I don't know why they making apology videos. Like, girl, what the fuck? Betsy Johnson is an icon.
So when they announced the guest, I heard Beverly Johnson, and I was expecting something totally different. And then she came on the stage doing all them dramatics, and I was like, clearly I was not paying attention.
Girl, I'm so mad. You was like, "Where's Bev? Beverly?"
And I was like, "Beverly, come on, Black Exit up."
Chat, and the T wasn't untucked. She hurt her ankle doing that split. That was
well, you know, she's, you know, I think at some point you had to stop doing flips and tricks and shit and just like, just be you.
Yeah,
because you're Betsy Johnson. You can just, you know,
listen.
You don't have to flip at that age.
You let that lady land on the ground as hard as she wants. If Cheryl Hole can jump into outer space and fall down like a goddamn meteor, okay, every time that they make a movement, Betsy Johnson can just forget that she has any health insurance, or if she has health insurance. Gabby, let me know when you're ready. Give me a thumbs up, baby.
Betsy Johnson is the target audience for them commercials we be watching during The Price is Right. She needs to not be throwing her pussy on the stage.
At all.
Get her a hover round real quick.
You're a pillow.
Okay. Not a pillow.
Come down on the pillow.
Poor baby. But I love her down. She's fabulous. She's fabulous here.
Legendary.
Oh,
literally.
Oh, we need another season soon.
A better season soon.
Soon, okay. All right. So listen, y'all have requested one of my favorite commenters to come on to this Sunday panel. And it's a shame that we don't have the rest of the cast here, but also perfect so we can get a highlight. Oh, you coming with stunts, sister. Oh, let me get my things ready. I love this lady down. She really don't know how much I do every time I see her in this live. Y'all already know her for the immediate shade. It is Gabby with an I. Let me stop. Let me
Hi.
remove this real quick. I want to give Gabby some time.
Not
Can you
already
hear me?
ready.
We can hear you, Gabby.
Come on, Gabby.
Oh, baby, these are the silk pajamas. The way I would try to find an eyebrow to put on. So you know how I help. How
Come
y'all
on
doing
in,
today?
Gabby. We're doing good, Gab. Thank you for
Good. How are
being
you?
here.
Good.
We know you for
Can
being in
y'all
the
hear me?
comment section. Yeah, we can hear you, love. Maybe a tiny delay,
All
but
right,
we
all
can
right,
hear
Okay.
you,
all
baby.
right.
Let's see here. Gabby, we're
I'm
going to pump it on in on the runway, okay? And I'm going to let you lead each of these
hold
runways.
up now.
Yeah. Come on, come on for the signal. Come on. Gabby's giving gorge, right? I'm like, okay, sister, come
I came
on.
in ready.
She said, what about this lighting?
Done it. Done it.
Okay, look at that. See what happens, y'all? This comment section gets you up on here one of these days. Come boom. Um, you back with us, Gabs? You here, hun bun?
I think the signal still.
I think the signal the signal's
Jaylee.
given. The signal's given.
No, because look, I be knowing about signal issues, honey. I'm like, look, that your StreamYard
Oh,
be trying to play games.
listen,
StreamYard, do we play it?
I'm an
You
Xfinity
know.
customer, and I know all about the bullshit of that. Okay, no shade, Xfinity. You know, it be sunny
I had her
outside,
before. I don't like her.
baby. There ain't nothing going wrong with the weather. Down.
And Xfinity be like, oh, 1 bar. I'm like, how the fuck is next to the Wi-Fi? How is this
Exactly.
happening?
Exactly. So hold on, we're gonna give Gabby a second here to get her things together. Audio is not interrupting right now, so we should be good here to go. I do want to start with this run day of Dooley, they did it. Legendary legend looks.
You know I hate that shit. It's so redundant. Just hire an intern to come up with some better names. I know y'all got the coin. Like,
Okay.
come on.
We're gonna try to give Gabby another minute up in here, but we're gonna run this through. Hold on, sister. I see you pop right back in. I'm gonna check your camera, make sure it's working. Let's see here. Oh yeah, she's moving fast. I like that. Okay, Gabs, give me that thumbs up when you're ready, baby. We're gonna pull the first look up though. Go ahead, Betsy. Do a split. Don't, because we worried about you. Evie Oddly for the supermodel of the world era.
Loved it. Loved it. Because it's so different. I like the fact that it was a real remix and not just let me do what Rue did and like put my no, it was a complete different whole thing. The pants was fucking amazing.
Oh, the
I,
pants.
I loved it. I loved it. Even the antics when she was walking, I was like, come, it gave what it gave what was supposed to be given, and I loved it.
Okay, I'm here for that. Dooley, what you peeping?
I agree. Not do the people. I thought this was great. I really wanted to give Evie some bonus points because she always comes at her punk looks. She does a little like dark, a little grunge, a little punk, and like this is glamour. And like we haven't really seen Evie do many looks like this on the Drag Race main stage.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to give her kudos because this is stunning. I really, really like this.
I'm with you on that. I'm the pink top is my only issue for
The
me
corset thing.
that I fucking hate, but not fully hate. But them pants are every motherfucking thing. And the short wig with that purple lip top with the pink with the red bottom. I was like, this is cute. Like it's cute. And
She took that off of Alicia's head. She was like, "It's mine now."
mhm.
She
It is,
Okay.
took that off of Alicia's head.
Now Gabby's not on cam, but we're gonna bring her back in on this piece. Gabby, I'm adding you in. Sister, can we hear you?
Mommy, can you hear me?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Gab. Okay. Thanks for coming back in, Zal.
All right. I don't know if I need to stay off the camera and waste this foundation, but
No,
I'll stay off.
listen. There may be
Come on,
there may be a slight little delay in delivery with what's going on with Gabby right now, but we're
Right.
definitely gonna have her commentary here. So I will pivot to you, Gabby, every time to make sure we hear you loud and clear. But why don't you tell us what you think of Miss Evie in this flamingo look that's going on right now with a groovy pant?
It's the Lego Man Lala Loopsy corset top for me. Um, yeah, I'm not feeling it. It looks it looks like it would melt. I really don't need this. I don't need this flotation device. RuPaul didn't work in the drag community since segregation for you to come up here and disrespect her in this way. The rest of it, I love the pants. The pants are everything. I wish she had a different wig, maybe a longer one, maybe a blonde updo. But other than that, besides that fucking, besides that corset top, we're gonna let it go. She looks great. Love the pants. RuPaul even like took. She's like, I knew I was gonna like it.
You know
I knew
what?
it was gonna like. I was gonna like it. So
You so right,
forget
Gabby.
that.
I didn't know we could pull segregation into this look, but my God, I call that top tier. I do. I do. Thank you for your black
I'm just being
national.
ahead of my time because it's probably gonna come back. Yeah, absolutely.
That
I mean, based
had
upon
layers.
this week's events,
That had
girl,
right, Dooley. That had layers, girl. It was
girl.
well,
Next up is
well,
Topeka, Kansas versus Brown Board of Ed, the
baby.
Civil Rights Act of 1965.
Oh,
Girl.
But I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't touch Loving versus Virginia though.
We'll see. we'll see.
And to walk away.
We'll see. Since interracial marriage is actually on the table in Alabama currently right now.
get me out of here.
That part. So I had to look up a recent article my cousin sent me that lives out in Bessemer, and I was like, what? Anywho, let's get back to this runway. Poor America. The Vivian in a Vivian Westwood inspired, because she's in the comment section. Shout out Viv, hey baby. Vivian Westwood inspired look from RuPaul's Destiny Awards. I want to start before I go to the savage that is Gabby with Jay Lee first. What do you think of this look?
I was like, Carrie, is you marrying big today? It gave me extremely Vivian Westwood from Sex and the City. That was Carrie's dress. Okay, it running through the library with the flowers and hitting big with all the things. Okay, this was more of a remix of Carrie's dress than RuPaul's dress, and I feel like, and I look great now. Don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. I'm like, no, you copied Vivian from the 2000s. It's like, no, but I loved it. Makeup was great, hair was great. But that is Carrie's goddamn wedding dress in gold.
It wasn't Carrie's dress of Vivian.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is inspired by, because I mentioned the Saturns in my review, and Vivian's like, those are Vivian Westwood Saturns from the collection. I was like, oh, see, tell me something. Tell me, educate me, baby, all the way. Hey Viv, Dooley, what'd you think of this?
I thought this was fun. Same as what Jay Lee said. I was like, I know that I've seen this somewhere. Like it, I know that there was a reference, but I've only seen so much of Sex and the City. I didn't know that was the one-to-one application. Yeah. I really liked the headpiece. That was fun, especially with her walking down the runway, and it kind of gave it a little motion. I think this is a strong effort. I'll give it a 2.
I liked it. I was here for the heels too. Gabby. Dot the I.
What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for?
She doesn't look like Gwen Stefani.
I like it. It's cute. It's giving a Gwen Stefani ass. It's kind of dated for me, but I kind of like it. It's given very much Magnum ice cream chocolate bar. Like buy one of those tonight, and I would if she was handing them out.
I can see that.
I like her Clydesdale clip cloppers. I like the shoes in a way. I wouldn't wear them. These ankles could not. But I'm gonna give her me with IBS in the movie theater. I'm gonna try to give her a soft shoe and move on.
In the movie theater.
Gabby said like IBS in the movie theater. I would give it a soft toot. My God in heaven. All my babies out there dealing with IBS, I send my love to you. Trust me, I understand. I got digestive issues myself. Activia. Buy Mattivia, available at dragqueenmerch.com. Go ahead, Viv. Go ahead, Gabby. You silly.
You silly goose.
You are silly. Like, I love it. Okay, so pass the Viv on the left-hand side, and we're going to roll over to Shea Coulee giving this look here. Honey, where are we at with this? I want to start with Dooley this time. What you give this? The Black Barbie.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. So my initial inclination is to give this a 2 because she looks good in it. Yes. But I'm left wondering if I'm grading on a curve here because I don't know, based upon the way that Shay was describing the way that the look was supposed to give, like what it was supposed to give and all the little pieces of it, it's also abundantly clear that she didn't finish it and she wasn't able to give it as much time and detail as she wanted. And so I'm like, damn, do I praise what you were able to get done in the time, or do I tick you off for not being able to complete as ambitious of an assignment, you know? I'm going to give it a soft 2.
We talked about that time. See, Dooley, that was a great explanation here in reference for that because the same. I was very shocked when I saw it. I was like, that is not at all what she said it was going to be, but this is kind of severe. Yeah. I lived for the Black Barbie. I'm going to say it right now, Shay, I lived for this. The pink pants, I even forgave that because it was very much like pink. You know, if we're going to talk about Pepto-Bismol, that's the bottle right there, baby. She's going to be fine after that Saturday night. It was tacos, wasn't it? Mess. But I liked it. I would say, Jay Lee, are you on the corner, on the fence, or are you on the block?
I'm in all 3. I feel like it's a plethora of looks that Shay did, and she gave the best that she could give. But I seen in the comment section, and remind them of on the run 2 tour with Beyonce. I also seen someone says it just looks, you know what I'm saying, like it's not what she wanted to do, but it does look good. It's just not what you expected because of what she said. It also reminds me of the Lady Gaga and Beyonce. Was that video phone? Telephone. It gives me that Thelma and Louise part of it too. So I like it. I think it's fashionable. I love the high eyebrows above the sunglasses. I love we can see the little bit of the orange wig. It really is a reimagined look of Rue's look. So I like that. But still, based on what you said, I was like, it's just different. But I like it. It's just not what she said. But she still, at least it looks better than, other things.
Well, Gabby?
Yeah.
Don't hurt him. But yeah.
What do you think in this moment? We can feel Gabby coming on.
I was your wife and your secretary.
Well, with Gabby's on right. Oh, you're coming back, sister? Welcome back. Gabby, can you hear us?
I'm crying out to you.
The fact that we all singing songs, improvise. See, this is the thing. I just said this earlier. I'm like, YouTubers, we are creative and we have to entertain. Are you not fucking entertained? Okay.
Baby, when I was about to get to, I just died in your arms tonight. I was about to go in. Like we were about to.
Me and Matt be singing. We be coming up with the stupidest songs.
You gotta say the worst. Look, ain't nothing worse than dead air, and when you wait, you look like.
Listen, that was the song. I said, dab. And I said, that's Daily. Come on in for the second girl. And then Julie said, jab. I said, come on. Yeah. Gabby, give me a thumbs up, baby. Give me a thumbs up. You know I want your commentary, my sister. I know that we got a little problems going on, but I don't give a damn because I like Gabby with an eye. For shiz. No one's saying that anymore. Don't do it.
And no one can control internet connection. We have no control over that. Like the first time I was on the panel, my stuff kept going out, and I'm like, fuck. So we just have to work with what we can work with. You know what I'm saying? We
Okay.
can't control stuff.
It is 102 degrees in Houston, Texas. I'm through. Don't go outside. I am
Inside.
through. That is
I'm
disgusting.
gonna put on the least amount of clothes that I legally can, and I'm gonna go outside. It's 80 degrees here.
Okay. Gabby, you ready, sister? I can see your eyes. Okay, keep going. I got you. All right. So listen.
Not Gabby, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you, Shay Kool-Aid. Trinity the Tuck, from the season 8 promo. I thought this was fabulous. Jay Lee, what was your corner?
When I first saw it, I was like, I liked it, but it reminded me of something I couldn't think of what it was. I think it gave me Marilyn Monroe. I think that's probably what I got more from it, just the silhouette of it all. It gave me like 2022 Marilyn Monroe. The only reference to Rue's outfit was the color. And it was completely reimagined. So I like that, but it gave me more Marilyn Monroe than what Rue wore reimagined. It was like if Marilyn Monroe was alive, this is what she would do with Rue's outfit. But I still loved it. It looked great. The execution was amazing. I even loved the blue kind of bow on the back. What was that, an earring? Whatever it was, I loved it. But
and
it was
just
Marilyn.
A reminder, they're not supposed to replicate RuPaul's look per se. It's up to interpretation of if you had this look, what would you do with it in a certain sense or whatever. But I do get what you're saying in reference to this being, I would have said Madonna in terms of like
Material Girl
in Dick Tracy, the Dick Tracy Madonna with this hairstyle. Oh, bitch. Like it's giving very that. And then, it's also giving Bad Sandy in a blue dress. That girl. But I actually like this one, even with the cardboard bows. Dooley, what about you?
Copy and paste. Literally copy and paste, Jay. Like I felt the exact same.
CC. When you find out you don't have to really CC, you just send it. Shout out to Warren Johns. Thanks for the Cash App for Gabby's Wi-Fi bill. Girl, thank you for the Cash App, baby. I appreciate
the Wi-Fi bill. Honey.
I'm sick of it. Thank you, Warren. I appreciate you.
Lord.
I'm sick of folks. Oh, another show I got into that I didn't think I was gonna like, and I hate to give Curtis Jackson any money. 50 cents for the girls that know.
Don't say Power.
It's the Book of Power, the whatever Raheem story. I don't know what's going on with that. Dooley, I like rock.
You don't like Power, Dooley?
I absolutely do not. I gave it a hard try, Jaylee. I sat down. I tried to get through season 1, and I said, these people are dumb. I gotta go.
Because it's Power, but then after Power went away, you have Ghosts, which is a separate show. There's Raising Kanan is a separate show.
Or is that what I'm watching now? Raising Kanan.
Yeah,
that's what I'm watching.
Kanan. Oh, you watching Raising Kanan?
But why are all the black men not with black women in that show?
I mean, that's aggravating. But I like Lou though. I wanna be with Lou. I love his energy.
Like Rock. Rock is everything to me. Like she is everything to me. I'm like, this lady is everything. I live for her demeanor and the way she speaks. I see the black man. I'm like, what is going on here? It's like, okay, he with the white guy. Okay, he with the Latin. Okay, and then this one only one likes him. Oh,
you might like Raising Kanan, Dooley, because it's in the 80s. It's in the.
I was going to say, if you have questions, you know where to find Clarence Thomas. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you about dating white women.
Oh, his offices aren't closed even for me. I'm just close enough to the paper bag for him. I have paper bag conversations. Oh, excuse me. I need to stop talking about somebody who's a piece of shit. All 6 of them bastards up there. You do not represent America. You do know that, right? You represent the people who got you there by the money that you paid, allegedly underneath the table. Or the dicks you sucked. Allegedly.
I wish I could be presiding over my first case when I got my job.
I just would love to know how it felt having that horrible 4-inch cock in your mouth when you were having those conversations about our freedoms and liberties. But work, mama.
Cause some dick would definitely suck.
Allegedly. Oh, and by the way, before I get into more phallic penises, disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only. It content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and not affect the opinions of everyone may be on the planet. No age should be sent to the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. Please don't be a poot. So if you feel uncomfortable, you know the rest of the song.
Oh Lord.
I just wanted to make sure we had our bases covered.
Because you never know. But Dooley, I need you to get into, if not Power, get into the spinoff.
Yeah, the book was. That's where I started. I haven't seen Power yet because I'd have to see Curtis, and I'm like not in the mood. So like the book though, I'm like, oh okay, this is kind of giving. This is kind of.
Do you like Lorenz? Do you like Lorenz Tate, Dooley? Do you think he has a whole show?
Tate is gorgeous.
So he's going to be in the Power universe. His show is coming up next. So you got to. Oh, even the Power. The Tommy character in Force, which is based in Chicago. It's entertaining. I like it.
No, Jay.
I mean, we know he has a history of assaulting black women. So, I mean, I feel like that falls right into the storyline.
I find it, almost so entertaining that Clarence Thomas is an extension of Candace Owens's roots. You know what I'm saying? And Christian Walker's, coonery. So by all means.
Did you see that he just said there are 51 states? And I was like, how do you not? That's part to Jay Lee.
She's got a Starbucks card, but she don't know that many. Okay, got it. But and your dad is who? And he says what? And you don't know what?
Or I'm sorry, no, Herschel. It was Herschel, not Christian. That said
Herschel didn't know.
Herschel, the deadbeat father.
He said there are 51 states.
We gonna bring Gabby up in this piece.
Herschel that had 2 children. Herschel should shut up.
I said, baby.
Allegedly.
What?
Okay. Okay, Gabby, I'm bringing you back up in here so you're gonna give us audio right now, y'all. Gabby's up in the piece. Gabby, can we hear you?
Hello.
Yes, there she goes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Gabby Gab.
Sorry, y'all. I was getting my tubes tied. So sorry.
Oh, word.
At this point, some people don't have a
You know
Where'd you go?
Julie, do not feed. Do not feed.
Y'all get on. Yeah.
Whoa!
I'm here.
Gabby, I do want to know your opinions on Trendy's outfit, please, and thank you.
It's beautiful. You know how like you go to your racist grandma's house and she got all the nice dolls up there. She won't dust them because she's scared she's gonna break them. And they're just sitting up there on the shelf. So I got this one when my husband was still alive. She looks very much like that. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I don't have any critique for it. Like head to toe, just looks great.
It is too hot for this.
That
Thank
her.
you. Thank you, Gabby.
You go to your racist grandma's house and she got the time.
I had to walk away.
Quick, somebody at Karen for Finance. Quick.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually started with Gabby this time. Gabby, tell me what you thought of Raj's look, please.
Ooh, it is hot.
I'm in tears. I'm in tears.
Gabby, checking 1, 2, 3. Gabby,
still with us?
1. I think it may have dropped off a little bit.
The NSA rolled up and it was like, nah. The NSA was like, girl, not on today.
Whoa! I'll tell you what, when you do come on, Gabby, it don't miss. I would tell you that. Not a bullet don't miss. Let's do this while we waiting for Gabby to come back up into this piece here. Dooley, what did you give Raja of the Thunderdome in this look? What you give him, babe?
I really need World of Wonder to decide how they are going to use our good sis because they keep playing in her face. I'm just like, what is? Is she just here for like
Wait,
a fun little like extra?
what?
What?
Freeze dried chitlins.
Wait, what?
Freeze dried chitlins. Are they cooked? I hope not.
Wait,
Oh,
Louise,
okay.
you need
Ooh, not.
not to. We love Gabby here, but that's actually a. I have to give you points for that one. That was a good one. That's a good one. No, I'm gonna get Gabby up in this piece for real on one of these good days. Watch me. I am. Watch me. But freeze dried chitlins, my God in heaven.
Jesus gonna fix it.
It's the fact they would still smell frozen.
I mean,
No.
its outfit smells like it could be frozen. Like even from here, it's like it doesn't even make sense to me. Like it's like is it a globe with the world around? I don't get any of it. The headband is flappers, the boots is like Studio 54, and then the outfit is just is Mad Max. It doesn't then
the mug is right.
I think she was using Tina Turner's Cameo in Thunderdome as her North Star. That's what it's giving me. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
For me, Julie, this gives, you know what? I like shapes and the way this feels, and I'm gonna put this together, and I'm just ripping this fabric, and I've put this looks good. I'm just gonna, yeah.
But who added feathers?
Yeah.
Who added feathers?
And I've made this wiring. Oh my God! I actually like this as a piece walking. If it stood still, I'd be like, now what's happening over here? But like, honestly, seriously,
There's
hey,
a lot going on.
Can y'all help people? Julie, am I okay?
Yeah.
Jamie, am I okay? Are we good? Okay, I just want to make sure. Raja.
Post-apocalyptic.
I'm telling you, I like this, but I also thought it was a mess standing still. But I was here, bitch. You changed your name. I'm gonna fight her. Okay, listen, I'm done with Gabby. I'm done with Gabby. Girl, wait till I bring her up and you see her name. I'm over it. I'm over you, Gabs. She put Gabby without Wi-Fi as her name. Okay, listen. I'm looking for that thumb. Bump, 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 bump. Gabby. Commentary, please.
All right.
Oh.
Weed me from I'm in bumfuck Alabama. You got to work with me here, damn it.
Okay, I understand.
Get on my fucking nerves. I'm not getting on cam. I'm just gonna keep shit going. We going off data now. You're welcome. Hell.
Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. We gonna y'all don't come for Gabby without Wi-Fi here. Listen, Gabby, I'm gonna ask for two things: Shay's look and Raj's look. What are your thoughts?
I like Shay looks like the only scrunchie. I love Shay's look to death. It's just that one spot she did in the front looks like baby throw up, and it was pissing me off. But everything was so beautiful. I love that wig on her. I mean, if Margot Robbie and Ryan Reynolds can be Barbie, and I don't know why she can't do it. Hell, since we're just letting anyone do it. Oh. She looks great. I love it. I wish she had more time to do the pants. But other than that, she looks great. Raja looks like, you know how like you would get a bunch of Route 21 necklaces, but you wouldn't separate it. And you would dig in your jewelry box and they're all caught up together. That's what it looks like to me. It's not my most favorite. I love normally how like she can put a bunch of shit on and still like serve body in a way that takes skill. I love that for her, but it's not for me. It's given very much bird caught in the grill of your car, going down I-20. It's not for me.
And I know that freeway.
But freeway. Her makeup's great. She looks beautiful. It's just I hated it.
Girl, you said Route 21 necklaces. I was sold on that.
It took me back to 2005.
Man, I was like, ooh. No, not the Ben. Not the Ben and necklaces.
2005.
Gabby, since we're keeping this up so far with you, baby, what was Jinx look like for you, hun bun, before I get to my other babies up here?
If there's one thing Jinx is gonna do, she's gonna give you witch in every different time period. I mean, she sewed it, so she gets points for sewing. She's gonna give you Red Dead Redemption. I love her for that, but it's given Saloon Ice Skater. It's not for me. I don't see RuPaul at all in it. I think she might have left the room because I don't think she saw it either. But I mean, good for her. She sewed it. She put it on. She tried it on first. So yeah, love that for her. She stayed awake. Love that for her. That's all I got.
Well,
I echo your thoughts except for the staying awake part, but I get everything. Just fall down. Just go. Um Julie, what do you think of this look?
I mean, we knew what it was gonna give when we knew it was a sewing challenge. We know that this is not our homegirl strength. Blake would say it's passable, or no, it's serviceable, and that's it. It's serviceable,
Right. Oh God. I'm sorry, Olivia. Let me get your purse back up here. Jay Lee.
As clockable as the worst sewer in the world, I don't like it at all. I feel like it looks like, I mean, the one purple leg is cute, but that's all that I like. I like the one purple leg, and then the partly red lip, but it also looked like she don't have lips at the same time, which I don't understand because lipstick on there. So it's just I just don't like it. I don't know, but she's not a sewer.
It just gives me. Do they call them NPC characters that are just built in the game and they don't move nowhere and you have to like walk up to
those
them?
are
They're all
non-playable characters. Yes.
yeah.
This
She's giving me NPCs. Very that. Very.
She is there that she don't get fired. That's
Like
I had to come here, and here I am.
I'd imagine her in the Wild Western world version of a RPG game, and I was like, oh, I had to talk to her just to get like an amulet to then trade with someone else for my last weapon for the final part of the game. But no one really cared. I'm done. I love you, Jinx, but this was my only poot this week. I just was glad you made something and it worked out. I was proud of you. I was just.
But did it work?
Well, it's up there. I mean, it's up there. It's up there. Shout out to English on my Cash App for I got tip for Gabby's joke. She stayed awake. LOL. I can't, girl. Dip me in water and call me baptized for the second time. Now, we're gonna have to talk about this in nothing but praise. But Gabby, starting with you, baby. What was this giving?
Why do you want me to start when I have nothing to read about it?
I mean, that's kind of how this is about to go. We're all about to say this is amazing because it is. She was the winner today. I don't care. The whole episode, she won this runway. Period. I was like, winner,
flawless victory.
If it was regular Drag Race, won the episode. Wouldn't have to lip sync.
You know what it was though? It was the fact that every part of it was impeccable. The hair, the makeup, the outfit, the interpretation, the reimagination of it, the ease of walking. Like I felt like it was like she knew you hoes ain't got shit on me. Mm-hmm. It may be two winners, but we know I won. And I'm like, it was this. Loved it. Absolutely fucking loved it.
Mm-hmm. Sexy Diana Ross for me is what I got. Dooley,
I was going to say Dina Jones. It's giving me Dina Jones, Shirley Ralph, OG Dream Girl. Like the energy, the hair, the styling, the way that she walked. Like,
oh, Rue wants that wig too. Rue wants that wig. She's like, now, sister, how many are up there? Because it's a lot of wigs.
Look, about three. I think at least 3 or 4.
I'm getting like 5 stacks only because of how heavy it looks like. It just looks like it's boom. But I gotta say that lash underneath,
Yes.
Yes.
Face beat.
one night only. Come on, big baby, come on. Monet Exchange wearing
Boot, 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 boot,
wearing her
Boo.
Rubit 19 outfit.
boot.
I liked it.
If we gonna drag Raja, we are finna sit here and drag Monet. This looks a fucking mess. This is a fucking mess, girl. And I'm usually the one that's trying to pull for Monet. Not today, baby. You look a fucking mess. This is ugly. I hate this. I hate everything about this. You look like the gay Joker and the Riddler had a baby bitch. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Send it to the Shadow Realm. Put it underneath the prison. We need to abolish this. It's a boot. I hate it.
What? Oh my god, I'm gagged. But okay, respect your opinion.
It doesn't make sense. It's a bodysuit, which is fine. It's the face hat, which is fine. It's the top hat, which is whatever. But at the same time, it's still.
I mean,
I don't understand it. I guess is what I'm saying. It's not that it looks bad. I'm like, why?
A toddler got sick at lunch, and this is what came up. I hate it,
girl. I got Lee Bowery with many different patterns that should really clash and do, but sort of give like this extreme art. I wish she didn't put the feathers in the hat because it gives me very Papa Legba met a queen in the club and raised a bunch of punks to take over the world. I don't know. It just I liked it, actually. I'm giving her time. Oh, Gabby. Okay, I get it, baby, because it was giving you a little trouble. But y'all, please give Gabby with an eye a round of applause for what it's worth, sister. You got up here. You threw segregation. You brought up slave masters' house. You brought up old racist grandmothers. I have cried today within this hour, so I thank you for coming through here. And by all means, drag in the comment section if you feel like it. But give Gabby her flowers. I get it. We can leave. I do know if Monet sneezed, she'd be fine, in this outfit. But marry that. RuPaul season 12 reunion inspired.
It still doesn't look right. And it's a bodysuit with a corset and a hat.
Well, see, this isn't that's not that inspired from that reunion, because that's when RuPaul looked like a luchador, was about to, swing up on somebody. This is from literally the same episode Monet had to lip sync for her life and send Dusty Ray Bottoms home electrocuted. She was paralyzed from Thunderwave. I liked it, but okay, Monet. It's like, the girls, Dooley ain't featuring it.
Everyone can be a winner.
That's the runway for today, kittens. You already know how these results came in. Trinity the Tuck wins another design challenge. Her record is supreme in design challenges. Apparently, she ain't lost one. She's also won episode 3 and episode 7 of every season she's been on. That was a gag to find out. Shout out to Drag Race Statistics. I appreciate you on Instagram. Oh, got a little something in my throat. Hold on, babies.
So did Trinity.
Okay.
At some point, I think all of us have probably had something in our throat. So it's okay.
Julie, it's vulgar.
And did.
This is Pride Month. Whatever goes in there it's in there. It's gonna stay in there. Raja, you look so good right here. I was like, oh my god, does she own like a boutique or possibly a art gallery somewhere? Welcome to My Vagina by Raja. Step through my vagina over here. I just feel like she would give you all this kind of own several art galleries. I love this wig. Shay also is giving in this look. I was like, okay, bitch, you was gonna wear out in this look too.
That's better than the one she had on the runway.
Ooh, well.
I like that pink pussy number. I like the little Barbie number. But I feel you. She definitely came to dance to a Jessie J song in that. I was like,
you
okay.
can tell who thought they might win. Shay and Viv thought they could win. They dressed for it.
Vivian is ready to battle, and it's a Jessie J wig too.
It is a Jessie J wig.
She's like, oh, I know that girl. Who do you think won the lip sync though? Starting with Dooley first.
I think for the sake of storyline, they had to give it to Trinity, but I think Jada actually won the lip sync.
You thought that protractor split won?
I mean, once you
Y'all,
got
it's
down
Jessie
there,
J. We wasn't finna get no 8 counts like that.
But
Like,
that's why I was confused when the high kicks came up, and I was like, "What are they? Wait, what are we doing?" I was, I was kind of confused. I was like, "Wait."
I thought she should have won too. I was not that I was surprised that she lost, but I felt like when I was watching it, my eyes stayed more glued on Jada. But I feel like they, was like, oh no, she doesn't have to win.
Now you know I love my Essence of Hall, but I had to give it to who was it? What's her
Trinity.
name? Yeah, oh, no, I had another name for her from somebody from DuckTales, and it just couldn't come to me.
Was it Launchpad?
Oh, you need to stop. Wait, she said Dooley. She said Launchpad. Wait.
Was it Launchpad? Woo!
No, I was thinking of the little girl duck. It was like Weeby or something. I forget what her name was. Anywho, joke didn't work. Pass it by. Jada, listen, you know I love you, sister, but when I saw you slide and that pussy didn't hit that ground, I was like, baby girl. Like, baby girl. I mean, it was like walking on air in a split. Mm-hmm.
Trinity won because she did that tuck and roll cartwheel or whatever. That's what won. It was tuck and roll. It was a tuck and roll. It was a little spin, little cartwheel on the ground, little tumbleweed. And at that point, I'm like, okay, they're gonna give it to Trinity because because Jada didn't split all the way till it was split.
Webigail. That's what
Webigail.
it was. It was Webigail. Thank you. Thank
She's
you.
Webigail. I can see that.
Yeah, that's why I think of Trinity. Sometimes I think of Webigail. No shade. Gabby and I'm tired of them playing Applebee's Grace.
true.
This is true.
I went to an Applebee's
True.
for the first time after getting food poisoning from them, like a 10-year gap of going to an Applebee's. And I was very happy that I walked out without my stomach rolling. But I don't like Applebee's. No shade Applebee's. I'm like, oh, girl. It's giving very Roseanne lighting. Like the original season of Roseanne when you walk in there. Like I assume someone with a harmonica is gonna start playing. Yeah, like I walk into Applebee's, I'm like, girl, I'm about to see these people at the table. It's gonna transition to different scenes of different food. You know what's gonna happen right here. It'll be a different Becky in one scene. I don't know. Anywho. I used to love that show. Mm-hmm.
I did too. I still watch The Connors. It's actually quite great.
You can't watch The Connors and not watch. I need you to watch the Power People.
The Power People. Power
People.
People.
I'll be watching Power Rangers. I'll be entertained.
I meant the Power franchise.
Okay. I was like, Power, baby. I was like, wait, what? Is this a new show? I missed this one last week.
I mean, Mighty Morphin, Turbo, Zeo.
We're not reading them, but like they have.
First of all, Applebee's is trash. I will read Applebee's. You should not be open. Fuck you, Applebee's.
Tickets to go to Top Gun. We're giving free tickets to go see Top Gun, girl. I was like, what is happening here?
They make them drinks en masse in a bucket with a hose and some pre-sugar mix. It costs less than $1 to make a gallon of beverages.
Yep.
So I gotta stop drinking Applebee's? Okay.
Yes, you do.
I literally had the waitress tell me that shit at the Applebee's I went to in Vegas and was like, I'm just gonna tell you this drink's gonna be nasty. So she gave us like actual drinks. It was like, no.
I like Ruby Tuesday drinks. It wasn't Applebee's.
Oh, the salad bar?
No, girl, hold on. Off that salad bar.
Julie, let me tell you something. I used to hate going into Ruby Tuesdays. Like, you'd have to go here because my parents made me eat vegetables. Come back from that salad bar with a full plate, Matthew. I don't want to. I want regular food. And now, as an adult, I have to have a salad. It's everything. Yes, I will actually have that review up tomorrow for Drag Race France. Yes, it was everything. The talent show was kind of hot. I was very impressed. We'll definitely be talking about that tomorrow. I worked there as a teen. They would feed chicken tenders to ducks out back.
Well, that just ruined their career.
Word.
There are some probably buff ducks walking around somewhere right now that are quack quack. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I can't do this no more. They talk about cannibalism. Trinity ate Jada's booty.
Also,
Allegedly.
I
if
was
I'm
like,
lip syncing,
wow.
get away from me. Don't touch me. Back up off me,
I
y'all.
hate that. I hate when they get in the other one's space. I'm like,
Go
go
away.
outside.
Imagine if she farted.
She should have on purpose. If you come to my booty, I'm going to fart in your face because you
Listen.
shouldn't be here.
I bet Trinity's face would have moved then. Ugh.
Mhm.
Oh my
The
god.
question is,
Sorry.
can Trinity face move?
I mean,
No, it's frozen in time. It's like 10 years ago.
the mouth moves. You know what I'm saying? There is a
Word.
little
Barely.
there's an indention in the cheek when it does, you know, a little woo. It's very a graphic 3D artist for like ants trying to make somebody, you know, sound and look like
Bitch, do you remember how sharp their faces was when ants dropped? It was like shoot, shoot, shoot.
like, oh my god, like I hated that movie. I thought it was so
Because we had a
ugly.
Bug's Life and she was that girl, and then we got ants. And we was like, baby, what is this?
Bug's Life was so colorful and it was cute, and we loved the caterpillar, like all of that. Then we get to ants and it's very dark and just the faces were all fucked up and like just why is he? That's the muscular one. Why he look like he got booty stench? Like I'm confused. Then it was just what are we fighting for again? I hated that movie. No shade, I really did. I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Next to B movie. Oh.
Wait, I get so mad. I get so mad when the conservatives be like, oh, they're trying to train our chick, and then you go to B movie, and I was like, baby, what is this? This woman was fucking a whole bee. What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you
watching?
mean, sis?
Like, I mean, we could talk about these people adopting a fucking rat and Stuart Little. Can we have this conversation? What is going on? Like, Jay Lee, that is a rat. There is a mouse in your house and is in a car driving around. What is going on here?
And they were like nice to her, like it was a human.
Takura, go back. This movie dropped. I was in college, so let's say this movie dropped in like 2007, 2008. Jerry Seinfeld plays the voice of the bee, but yes, this woman has a full-on romance with a fucking bee, to the point to where there was sexual tension between the fucking insects and her. And I am not exaggerating. That is the plot of the movie.
A children's movie, yes. Like that part, Cassandra. Plankton's married to a computer. Why?
Sure is.
What is that? Makes none. And this would actually be people who would probably be the chat. Listen, I'm talking about it. We talk about it. Let me tell you something about Animal Farm. You got me fucked up. The animals in the barn right now plotting the death of people. Everybody on the table tonight.
That was about Stalinism.
I know, but still, it was like there is a coup happening in my barn. Like, I just need milk from you. I need ham from you. I need eggs from you, baby. What is going on here? And also, Charlotte's Web, ain't no way in hell a spider is gonna be writing fucking messages.
She said radiant. It was radiant.
Baby, that is the pig is talking to, like with this babe. Then this this is too much. Jesus, homeward bound. Them animals.
Ratatouille was making faster meals. Yeah, a rat cooking food for humans was crazy. You know, I just
Ratatouille.
First of all, Champ would have ate sassy. Let's call it what it is. Sorry. Okay, let me get off of this. I'm sorry. Oh, animals in movies. When will they stop? Matt Damon made a movie that was about a zoo. Don't watch it. Anywho, it was bad. Okay, so listen. Trinity won. They had to let her win one of these lip syncs here. That's Jada's first loss for the lip syncs that she's ever done with the show, which I'm like, oh no, we broke the record. That would have been fun. But Trinity has a tough decision to make. Not really, because this would have made the most sense to do because both Evie and Jada had the highest stars, but Jada's safe, so take it to Evie. And I don't think she'll take it too personally. So
she won't.
No, it had been Monet.
I mean, she hasn't won much on her own, so it's not like I love it. You know.
Well, you know, truth is truth. Truth is truth. Truth is truth. So now, Drag Race is this. Oh,
that looks amazing.
Woo! That face. It's quite the one. But y'all, we're off of Drag Race now. Hey, if you watch the show, it's on Paramount Plus. If you don't watch the show, it's on Paramount Plus. I needed to say that twice for some stupid reason. And we talk about it on Sundays as well as Fridays on my channel. So check it out. We're moving on to a musical portion of this conversation today.
Are we
And we're
calling it
gonna
music? Is that what it was?
we're
It
gonna
was a
talk
shit
about
show.
a lot of people with microphones making a lot of different sounds on the microphone, and this was sort of a big. It was an event. So there's this show called Versus. This is for the culture. My baby's up in there. My little pale baby. Say, listen, I'm gonna put you on game real quick, okay? Don't take it and use it though. So Versus is something that we in this community like to have because we're all about nostalgia and where we came from and what was so real and trill about the 90s, the 2000s, the early kind of days. So they've got this program now where we get artists that we're familiar with in R&B, in hip hop, that come together, and instead of it being like a battle, because you know how online we're always like, if it was this versus that, they would beat them. No, their records do better than this. No, their numbers sell. No, bitch, what are they doing now? Bring them over here and let's let them showcase their work again. This can make sales go up. This can help them with whatever they're going through. At the same time, show a light and showcase these people. Now, this time, they had to have the male boys of the R&B.
This is like, aside from Mario, this is like C Squad. There are several other people that could have
many people could have been called for this.
given
The
a bit.
fact that Lloyd wasn't there pissed me off.
Thank you, Jaylee. Thank you.
I was like, Lloyd should have for sure been here.
He
It
was
should have been- it
Omarion's
should have been-
competition. Direct
should have been-
competition.
It should have been Mario versus Lloyd. That would have made more sense. I was like, where the fuck is Lloyd at? He got hits upon hits upon hits. That's my, that's my teenage year. Well, I don't know how old I was. But again, I was just like, I don't get how he was the one person who should have been there who wasn't. He probably said, nah, fuck them, they on some bullshit.
Real quick though, Louise, I know what's going on. It's none of my business at all. But I saw what was going down on Twitter. It's none of my business. So I don't have nothing to say on it. But yeah, there's a back and forth happening, baby, between somebody he makes some really funny tweets and Bussy Queen. I think they also have a channel too, but they going at it. And Baby booked a Cameo for her to make fun of her. And you know how I talked about that, Dooley? Like, I wouldn't read somebody for a cameo or whatever, but like they're going at it. And so I'm not a part of it because that's none of my business, none of my tea, and I'm leaving it there. But I'll send you the thread, Dooley, later.
I'm gonna have to get
It's a thread. Or better yet, one of y'all can send Dooley the thread of what's going on. Because when I read all that stuff, I was like, oh.
Send it to me on Instagram, y'all. Drop it to me on Instagram and I'll check it out later.
Yeah, it all happened on Twitter, but I don't. That's not my business. Bussy Queen has their platform. They're a YouTuber just like me. Shout out to them and what they're trying to do. It is hard out here in these YouTube streets for some of us.
To go back to the conversation about Versus, let me just preface that I'm bothered with what Swiss Beats and Timbaland has done to the franchise. Like, this used to be so much fun. It was organic. The OG design, for those that aren't familiar, you have 20 hits, and then they would go head to head, and then the girls in the comments would vote on who they thought won round. Like, it was
but
real
also
fun.
They were at home. It wasn't a production.
Yep. And now they're trying to monetize it, and there's promoters and there's sponsorships, and it's really kind of changed the energy around it, and it's different. So like, if y'all go back on YouTube, for the girls that don't know, you can watch some of the old ones. People have uploaded them. So like, for example, Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott was a whole moment. Didn't care who won. He was getting hits. That was a good time. Jonte Austin and Nia, like, they were really, really fun. But those people also had talent and hits to back it up. So what y'all are seeing here is a slight deviation.
And that was when they were like, let me play my hits. And it's hit for hit. And now it became, let me perform, even if I'm not in performance shape with my vocals or whatever. I'm always late. It's late as hell. And because we're on different coasts, look, this is because I do the live after shows after each verses. When they said the shit wasn't gonna start until 9 p.m., Eastern time, but then said, but the main Mario and Mariah will not be on until like 10. I'm like, almost 11. I'm like, I gotta go to work. And who has a versus with a pre-versus? You had to get 6 R&B artists to do one show, and the shit was fucking 4 hours and 28 minutes
on a
of
Thursday.
pure fuckery.
On a weekday.
And wait, it would be different if we had to wait and they were giving. But the girls, most of the girls that were on stage that day clearly had not sang an organic note in several days, months, years. Jeremiah, baby, like
no more of that. Now you know why his songs ain't moving. Now you know why.
He sounded high and slow and bad. I'm like, how you high and slow? It was weird because I'm like, did he not hear himself? Because it was that bad. Like Ray J wasn't as bad as Jeremiah. Ray J, like
J Lee.
No, I'm not saying Ray J did not sound bad because Ray J sounded bad. However, between Ray J and Jeremiah sounded worse. That's what I think. But Ray J was also bad. Yeah, a bad off-key Billy Go. How you off-key Billy Go?
It's that coke throat.
Coke. Look, that cocaine is what we'll do with every time.
That drip, sister. That's exactly what that was. If I had one wish, you would have been in rehab.
But no, he was bad. But I feel like he was bad, and he was like a person that Jeremiah wasn't even invited, really. So for you to be a guest and sound that bad is fucked up. Like Tank came on, Tank didn't sound bad. Tank came on, yeah, a little bit, then went away.
But Tank also can. So just like Mario, Tank can sing. Tank plays several instruments, and both of them have been working for the last 20 or 30. We've seen their work. We haven't seen some of the other girls. So like.
Tank said, "This ain't my verses. I'm a leak because this ain't my thing. I ain't got proof shit. I'm gonna walk away." But Jeremiah ass was horrible. Ray J was horrible. I don't know why Sammy was so amped up. I'm like, sir, I don't know. I know one of your songs and that's it. Not that you can't sing. He came on stage upset as if we owed him something because we played him. Sir, we didn't play you. Why you mad at us? Why you give us all this aggression? What is going on?
Did you recognize Sammy?
No,
I was so confused. I said,
I did, and the only reason, so y'all know, 2020, 2021, marijuana and YouTube was my shit.
Okay,
and so I watched this a couple YouTubers that do like where are they now type situations, and so to answer your question, Jaylee, I think he was mad because he has been slighted in the industry.
Oh yeah,
he has a vote. His management fucked him up. He had some issues with his actual relatives that kind of threw him off path.
He kept saying 1999. I've been doing this before all y'all. I mean, he was dragging Ray J, him and Pleasure P for all purposes. Yes.
But you should drag your people, not the like. I feel like that was the wrong place to have that energy. Like no one there was who fucked you over.
Like no shade, and that disclaimer I don't need to press again. But Sammy looked like he hang out around a gas station.
I mean, it was a bit. I kept on talking about he's in a sparkly ass tank top. It was like, why is it velvety or is it sequence? I was confused, and he was just extra for no real reason. Like if everyone there, you were the least person anyone came to see.
He just gave me professional parking lot pimping.
My favorite was I like Bobby V. I think Bobby V has a lot of hits. I just feel like he just didn't sound how he was supposed to sound. But I'm like, did they do a sound? Was it a sound check?
It's probably that ball sweat dripping from his mouth while he couldn't sound so well. So into Bobby Valentino, out there during Pride Month singing. That's a blast, isn't that? With Bobby, once he took that jacket off, I was embarrassed for him because I was like, oh, look at you with your gym membership from 2 months ago paying off. Go on, brother. But in those jeans was the moment. That was actually one of my favorite Bobby Valentino songs. Like, ooh, tell me how'd you get. That's fine. That's lovely. He got on that Casio, and I was over it. I was over it.
Not a Casio.
No one needed that. But no one needed that. Like, I don't get why they can't just, like, you don't. We are not here to see you perform. Not really. Like, if you had a backing track and play it, I'm fine. It's a Versus. This is not a performance. And y'all trying to perform with no sound check, no preparation. Why did Ray have dancers? So you have 4 songs, maybe 3 tops. 2 of them are slow songs. Why did you have dancers? It made no sense at all. Even Omarion, who had full dancers, a goddamn a head mic. It's like, what are you doing?
Embarrassing. I was embarrassed for Omarion dancing up there with his, I just got off the couch. Like, honest and truly, the backtracking wasn't doing anything for him. And it was very like, girl, what's going on? Meanwhile, Mario over here singing acapella. I was like, girl, like,
did you see the tea that J-Boog spilled?
I had a whole live last night.
Oh, Jay Lee, I missed that live. I would have popped on because I lived.
Y'all know I do late night snitching sessions because some stuff you have to talk real slow, real low. Very sad. Hey, my feelings. And so I had that last night because the fact that J-Boog put out like a 10 slide
iOS press release.
See how Omarion, was not really on the songs. It was somebody else's voice. Omarion, every time he would take a tour or he would leave the group to do something, that his stuff would be taken from him. That Chris Brown and Bow Wow. Maddie, you haven't
seen. Oh, Fred, I'm gonna send you the screenshots. I have them ready.
And thank you, because I love bullshit.
Jay Lee's hitting all the points. They said that was. So everything. The thing that made me cackle. So Omarion almost got kicked out the group because their manager said, "Baby, we got one more tour, and if don't nobody pick you up." And the main comment they were getting from these A&R people was like, "Homie can't sing," and so the tea was that J-Boog and Raz B was really the ones that was putting the fire in all the tracks. And all the girls had their moment, but it wasn't Omarion.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? Have you lost your mind? What is happening?
My phone went off. I had to grab it real quick.
Mute that phone, Jaylee. Girl, that was that.
You see me panic? I was like, no.
That lady don't play. That lady don't play. I don't know what that was. I didn't hear what track. I heard nothing but blah, blah, blah. That's all we heard. That's all we heard. No, before. Oh, no.
I don't know why I did that. I'm so
okay.
sorry,
All right.
We don't play them YouTube shit. We don't play them YouTube. We don't do that.
I'm okay. Listen, I know who's watching this right now with that yellow fucking limited sign. You better chill.
But I told you how to do that, Maddie. Remember I told you what to do, and then get it away from you.
Okay. Okay, so listen. Oh, Gabby. Gabby. Oh. Listen, don't you dare. No, now you got it here on your laptop, so you want to be in real-time audio. Okay, hold on now. Let's go ahead and listen. I'm going to bring her back up in this piece, because I'll be damned. Y'all don't know what that did for my spirit. My body almost left me. I have to stay still. Ow! Okay, so here we go. Gabby.
Now his life flashed before his eyes.
Gabby, what you doing?
What?
I can't see what Gabby's doing.
Hold on, let me do this. I gotta take these babies out real quick. Oh, Gabby, we can't hear you, lovey.
You're on mute.
Connect your mic, sister, or check your mic real quick. Yeah, check your mic real quick because the visual is there. The visual is
Since
there.
we're gonna go in on Versus, I'm gonna get some more agua. I'll do that.
Do that. We're gonna let Gabby get her audio together. Still don't hear you, baby. Go to your settings real quick, my love. Hit that audio. Check where the mic is at. If it's the built-in one for your computer, hit that one. Or if it's off the headset and you see it connected, try that and see if it works. StreamYard by Matty Rants. You're welcome. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Look at you.
Hey. Oh, remind yourselves, 10 years customer service. Oh, yeah. Troubleshooting. I know that one down, baby. Okay.
They're going to get you.
Oh, no, they won't.
Which one of y'all played it?
The fuck? Nobody
My
play
phone
what?
went off, and I had to grab it because I'm like, I don't play no game. You know what?
Nothing went off.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Nothing went off.
'Cause,
Nothing
you know,
happened.
I'm from her daddy's from my town. So we connected. Somebody told me to come here. That's how I jumped on the laptop. I heard like a sample was played or something.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Was
See,
it licensed?
listen, I don't know
We're not
what
playing.
I don't
talking
know
about.
what Knowles of Matthews you speak of, but you.
I heard who run this mother. I thought it was Beyonce who ran it. So I don't know why.
It said who run this Matty Rants? Whoa, it's a new song coming out soon, everybody.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
Gab, I will slap. Okay, listen.
Nothing happened.
You playing
Nothing
some-
happened.
Oh my
Nothing
goodness.
happened.
So, Gabby, did you see this whatever this was?
Unfortunately. Let me look
Poor
at this a little
souls.
bit.
So sad.
Poor Ray J. Poor little Tick. What y'all gonna stop doing? If we're gonna keep babies out of reads, we're gonna stop blaming babies as well for our voices being gone. We're not going to do that. I was holding my baby so I couldn't sing. Beyonce held a baby in her body and still could sing. So we're not gonna
Sure
do
did.
that. We're not gonna do
Pink
that.
was,
If
pre-
I
Pink
had
was pregnant
one
in
wish,
the air.
I'd have
Singing.
my voice. Yes. It's gone. I don't know if Ursula came and got it.
Well, she
Sing.
wants talent. Ursula likes talent, so I don't know. That didn't happen. She didn't want that coke drip, so allegedly. So because can you why would Ursula absorb like a horse throat? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know Princess is happy getting it all dripped down there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that he was like, my headphones sponsored this event. The Ray Buds, okay, good job. There's Zeus money sponsored this event. You making money off of horrible black
Come on,
television. We
Ray
gonna talk about
Buds.
it. My issue with Ray J is the fact that he attended this function and he brought his talented sister with him, and she didn't sing.
She wasn't gonna be one of this shit. I think people knew it was going to be a bunch of shit based on just you haven't really like Ray J not known for singing. I mean, we know One Wish and we know Wait a Minute, but that's really it. Sammy, we don't know much either. Pleasure P, okay, him, and then with Pretty Ricky.
Hold on.
Pink came out and
What
everything.
We got Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky was singing. Pleasure P by himself.
Oh no!
Because when I think about Grind on Me. I think about Aging Nothing But a Number. I'm thinking about Playhouse. I'm not thinking of nothing that Pleasure P did by himself.
Why?
And I think people was like acting like, okay, he has the most hits. I was like, I don't think that he has the most. Because most of his big stuff was with Pretty Ricky.
Oh God, I hate that group. Gabby, what you think of Omarion eating watermelon?
Man, that is my
stage?
shit. Don't
First of
play
all,
me.
I don't do
play me.
coonery, and I don't do incest. I don't need that. Now the Supreme Court is up there acting a fool, and you want to get up here and eat out a watermelon. Don't turn it off.
I just wanted a quick reminder for the kids upstairs. I had an issue with Omarion eating anything in front of us. Things if I had one wish, I would have never seen that. I was also perturbed. It was a watermelon of all the things that you wanted to eat. He was supposed to recreate a moment, and I was like, but nobody still thinks you're fine like that. No shade. I don't know who else is thinking about him like that. I'm sorry.
Omarion?
Yeah. Like, would you still want to have him dip in the jar?
His brother
Yes.
is
Orion?
a beautiful man.
Marcus Houston can get it. Yes.
Not that I meant.
Oh.
I meant Orion.
That's his cousin.
That's
I
his
thought they were
cousin.
brothers.
I don't think that was a lie they brought up to make B2K kind of pop. Marcus would be, I'm old enough to remember that lie. They made it seem as if Omarion was Marcus Houston's little brother, and it's like, no, that was a whole lie.
Are you old enough to remember that failed Brandy reality TV show on VH1?
Yes, R&B.
I remember that.
Brandy and the brother and the family.
Are you old enough to remember that car accident?
Yes.
When someone didn't make it.
Mm-hmm. I'm alive enough to remember.
Oh,
I'm gonna tag in with Jay Lee. Remember when they lied and tried to say Janae Aiko was related to Omarion and Marcus Houston, and when she first came out back in 2004, they were trying to push that lie.
What?
The lie to make it seem like, because you would like the person based on that's so and so's family. I blame
Yeah.
Chris Stokes.
We can blame a lot for him.
It's Chris Stokes.
Speaking of
He did it all.
speaking of the I word, speaking of the I word. I gotta give me a new wig. I threw that wig out when I moved. I gotta give me Annalise Keaton or something.
They were saying it was Fizz. I mean, yeah, because Fizz would make more sense. And no, you know.
No, they
For
were
me,
saying it was Omarion.
Did y'all hear where Ray J got on and was like, I own it though. I own all my stuff, and we get it. You own it. I own my name. I would have replied with that.
Is that an actual like thing to brag about, that you own the masters to one wish?
He owns the masters to his wife too, because he copyrighted her name. I own my name in the name of Ike Turner. So if they was going to get on there about owning things, I own my own name, I would respond with that. But his wife was out there not holding the baby somewhere. So I guess they didn't want to get too disrespectful with it. But we're not going to do the whole owning thing. We're not going to do that.
Princess was there. Princess was on the side holding the daughter while Brady was on stage sounding bad holding the son.
And them babies been babies for 5 years. I thought she had that baby a while ago. They've been toddlers for a minute. Maybe he owns their age. I don't know.
Gabby, I think of Norwood is good. She's good for right now.
Of Norwood. At Norwood.
I can't.
Not Princess with a trademark on it. That's crazy.
I mean, maybe
may the Lord open.
She may have been holding his powder too. Yeah.
And that business owning your shit makes sense, because if you don't own it, you can't make no money off of it. And I think, like, you know what I'm saying, you have the trademark. Like, I've been trademarked since 2017. Like, I was like, I don't play them games. So if they don't own their shit, they can't. That's probably why some of them could not sing certain things. They don't own the rights to it, so you can't even perform it.
Did he own the rights to their voice? He didn't own the rights to his own voice, because it sure as hell wasn't there.
No, God got that. Jesus did that. That was our Lord.
Girl, no, like I said, that white lady named Coquina came up in there and said, I had one now. It's out. I never thought he could sing in the first place, or present himself as a hospitable person or who I would care about ever in life. But Ray J was there. He sounded terrible. He blamed, him holding his own child, and Brandy dragged him about it online, and she posted this.
About that tea.
Since we deleting comments, I will comment again. Bro, Pops told me that you didn't drink none of the tea I made for you. Ooh, Brandy made tea. He also told me that you were talking all day when I specifically said no talking and only drink water. And the special tea I made for you at 4 in the freaking morning, because she's not gonna cuss online, she's a lady. Caught. If I had one wish. Not you used the song, Brandy. You would listen to your big sis sometimes, especially for at Versus TV. But I'm hot as Lord has mercy. Shaking my head when I get off the vocal rest, because she actually cares. We're gonna have a serious conversation. I'm gonna screenshot this comment in case you try and delete it again, and I will post again.
Cause she can sing.
Go back to the picture.
Sure can.
Ray J is a studio artist. Brandy is a singer.
Why you do
that?
Correct.
Now, if there's somebody to run over, it probably would have been someone at the salon. Lord have mercy. You're so shady for putting that up there, Matty, but I'm going to let it go.
This literally is...
You're so shady for that. Wow. No. I'm sorry. Y'all continue.
No. Before you hem me up today, Gabby, this is a Google searchable look. All I did was say Versus Ray J Brandy, and this is literally the first image that popped up. I kid you not. Oh God,
you're so dirty for that. Okay, I'm in her defense. Really,
my chest cannot take this today. Jesus.
My eyes can't, but it's okay. One wish though. I just don't understand. He was probably at her house. I don't know why we're tweeting or adding each other in comments when you're literally always there with your little brother. But whatever. If you want to blame it on tea for not saying, I never drank a tea and was able to sing. That's never been. There's no serum, no witchcraft, none of that. I don't know why we're blaming it on that. But okay, Brandon, if you want to scold, you're gonna scold him. You're doing the big sister thing. So okay, we'll go with tea. Tea is why he couldn't sing. And you got up and boiled it at 4 a.m. for 5 minutes, and he was so rude not to drink it. I'm so sorry.
I love Brandy. She's a great singer.
Yeah. She used the vocal scrapbook or whatever someone said.
The scrapbook.
The vocal
listen,
scrapbook.
I haven't been into her sound in a while. Not since Aphrodisiac, no shade. Because Human After All, I was like, oh no, I'm good. No, thanks, sis. Peace on that. So I don't know. But then again, Brandy's classic R&B, and that's what I'm gonna get from her. I wouldn't expect anything else. So I don't know.
And her verses was amazing when she went up with Monica.
Well, there was talent.
Oh.
Two talented people, and they kept it real 100 because we know all their songs. We knew every one of them. It wasn't, hey y'all, I was on this one song and had this one bar. Here we go, I'm gonna sing this part, and I'm gonna go, yeah, I did that. Because what is Nicki Minaj gonna do when she goes into a verse? She can throw not only songs but features on top of that and literally run down whatever the list would be. Like honestly, there's an actual record of history with her. But
Will
these
Safari
other
be there?
I don't think Kendrick gonna let Safari come in the building at all. That may be a fight.
Girl.
He wrote it. I don't know why you can't be there. That's why I'm like, if J-Lo did a verses, I would expect Ashanti to be
Christina
holding the
Milian
mic.
and Ashanti. Christina Milian
holding the mic.
and Ashanti. Like,
Right.
I'd call it sideburns, the versus talent. Come on.
Let me tuck mine in. We're not gonna do that. Me and Chili are not here for that.
Come on, Chili.
We're not gonna do the sideburns. It's not sideburns. It's extra edges.
Now you have extra edges, but what I got from Ashanti was all hair, babe. It was just I found her drip. I don't know.
If you don't have hair grease and it touches your ears,
there was
because you got sideburns if grease touches your ears because you greased it all the way down. Yeah,
you know it was a chin strap. It was just speaking a little bit. The thing is that
Chin strap.
I mean, it was Vendita Von Dash, very that. Go ahead, Ashanti.
Y'all are terrible.
They're asking for a Chris Brown versus, and I'm like, well, you have to put him against somebody who has put hands on women too. So, Trey Songz may be available.
Oh, see. Okay.
Allegedly.
Work.
Allegedly. Like, why would we want to see Chris Brown up there? We just saw Ray J with the Coke Spirits, right? Why would we want to see like, in full motion? Like
powdered donuts. Baby,
he's on the pills. Like, we don't want to see all that. He's going to be just sweating up there with blonde hair.
I'm sweating with the blonde hair.
For real, though. Like, Chris Brown versus...
Well, Chris Brown himself said he would do it and he would want to go against Usher.
No.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Is that like the battle of the STIs? Like, what's that going to be?
Somebody mute Matt.
I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Absolutely.
Not battle of the ST. Matthew.
Can I ask y'all something?
What?
Doesn't Same Girl hit different now?
Oh.
Same Girl hits so different now, knowing what we know. I'm like, why are y'all worried about it? Men share women all the time. Oh. Works at Waffle House. Yep. She got that little bump on the left side of her mouth.
Baby.
Same girl.
No.
I really sound like Ashanti. All these babies. Oh my goodness, baby.
It's different.
He does.
I love that.
He giving Black Pete Davidson.
Not hitting different. No, that's not what I meant.
I can see that.
Oh, it's gross. Matt said, release if Usher goes against Chris Brown, it will burn. Well, he did say let it. So
let it burn. He did.
That was a song.
And he wasn't saying open your hearts. He was saying open your sores. Oh, look, we got to go. See, this is too much for me.
Who would he go against, though? Like, if y'all had a versus, like, Chris Brown would go against who?
I would need Usher. I think based on their hits, I think based on their songs, they kind of make sense, even though they're from, like, kind of two different generations. I feel like
Jaylee, you said based on their hits.
Based on the hit, then he should go against Floyd Mayweather in that case.
I don't. I am not doing
If we're
that.
gonna do a versus, it needs to be with boxing gloves.
No, if we're gonna do a Drake
It
versus,
would not complicate me.
you have to find someone soft like him. If you're gonna do a Drake versus, okay, it has
No,
to
Drake
be,
don't need to go against.
you know, Real Pillow and Friends. You know, baby, let me eat you out, off key, like very that. So that's Drake to me. Drake gives me, I enjoy, you know, very that, but just whatever new song, very that girl. It's versus Macklemore. Shut up.
Two light skinned kings. Absolutely. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, shout out.
Love that for him.
Okay. Well, since R. Kelly and Usher can't do it anymore, let Usher go against him. Yeah, someone brought up Trey Songz versus R. Kelly, but why would you go against somebody who stole from you?
What, the children?
They're saying Trey Songz stole R. Kelly's sound with the way he sings and his voice. And that's why R. Kelly made this whole comment about these artists out here is stealing my sound from me. And I was like, really? They don't want your court cases though.
R.
Right,
Kelly
you
is
can
from
have
an entire different genre of music.
Right.
Like, why would I? What?
Talking about stealing.
He would have to be some over there with Devontae and, you know, the Jodeci girls, Casey and Joe. Like, that's different energy.
We're not going to talk about stealing because you stole Aaliyah's whole childhood.
Go.
We're not going to talk about stealing. We've stolen
No.
children. Well, no, some of them were given to you.
Woo!
But we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about people stealing anything that isn't ours. But go off. Second bunk will listen to you. But I'm not here for it. Is my mic working?
Oh, it's working. It is
Okay.
on. It is on. You know, Trey Songz always sounds like the masculine version of Candy Burrs for me when he sings. So, you know, very much that.
We'll talk about my mama. About my
It
kids
says
and my mama.
it's to say we gotta go because it's getting deep. Okay, we have to go because I'm about to fall into a hole I cannot get out of. So listen,
Allegedly, everything. Everything
I-
is alleged.
I will say this. Thank you for tuning in to today's program. It's for entertainment purposes only. It can't design to blind religion, race, company, individuals, or y'all can read it. You've seen it 4 times now.
Allegedly.
Shout out to Pharaoh Kitty for making that. Gabby, I'll tell you this: you didn't miss one hit today. I'll tell you that with or without Wi-Fi.
Let's not do
okay?
that.
Listen,
It's this phone. This phone is tired. I'll just go with if I'm not arrested by tomorrow and you have me on. I will use the laptop from now on.
I will bring you back on a special occasions. I think I know when and what to do specifically because we got to have stuff that we can talk about.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate you so much, baby, for coming on up here. Y'all have asked for Gabby. Okay, listen, I see you on the comment section talk to bring Gabby back. Wait, who wrote this? Hold on, as many times as I need to for this platform because you know the girls be acting funny. It's Cdiggi, honey. I can't. Y'all make me sick.
Right. I'm so sorry. Before you get off there, I'm sorry. I wanted to apologize about jumping on and things not being right and I didn't want to mess up your stream. I've been a fan of you for a very long time. I'm so proud of you and your journey. I'm proud of all y'all. I follow all y'all of your journey. Thank you for considering me and letting I think I might have filled up one tank of gas just trying to come up here and just see if you'll notice me, and it's been worth it. I'm so proud of what you're doing. Love it. Somebody from Alabama is doing something with themselves. Jesus Christ. Thanks for having me on. I'm so honored. I'm appreciative of it. So
Well, thank you, Gabby, for that. I'm a person that receives those kind of moments really to heart. Dooley will tell you. So I appreciate that. As somebody whose family's out in Birmingham and Huntsville, it's another person out in Alabama. You know, I'm Texas born and raised, but I lived in Bama for so many years, and my family is from there. You know, honestly, we look forward to seeing you in the comment section every week. So while you filling up and taking gas to get here, I scout you out every time I'm in my comment section. Like, oh, there she go. And then we all do. We talk about you all the time with the panel. We always have a key. Trust me. So I appreciate you so much. And
I appreciate y'all for being patient and having me on. I love y'all
thank
so
you.
much. This is so nice.
Because we're professional and organized up here.
Oh yeah, over there. Not here, baby. You're not this unmade bed in these
No,
pajamas.
you're fine,
But
baby. We keep it real up in this piece. But Gabby, you really killed it today. Don't go nowhere just yet. Jay Lee, I got to give you your flowers too, my love. I thank you so much for coming on today.
you're
Uh,
welcome.
you be giving me all kinds of life, top bun and everything, sister, with a good old red lip. Okay, I'm gonna call you Cinnabon Red Lip. You understand? No. And we're gonna have Jay Lee back sometime soon again as well. I see how y'all in the comment sections appreciate these ladies up here. Make sure you check out Gabby with an eye in my comment section cutting up, and sometimes I'm gonna invite her up here when I know it's gonna be a good run of fulfilled foodness. And also for Dooley being here, one of my panel members who is currently here right now. He could be out there in them streets, but he's up here giving y'all entertainment today. I thought this was going to be a short one. We did 2 hours. We did the 2 hours with this one. So I appreciate my friends and my family up here, and I appreciate this comment section. So before I go, because everyone deserves to be followed, liked, and loved, Dooley, give us your social medias, please.
Keeping it simple this week. Once again, linktree.com/Dooley__noted. That's DOOLEY__NOTED. Everything you want to know is there. Go click.
Now, thank you so much, Dooley. Jay Lee, in your corner, where can they find you?
In the corner at all times. I am at Jaylee's Corner everywhere on IG, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all know I'm a YouTuber. Okay, I'm a YouTuber. So come on up to my corner, Jaylee's Corner, have a good time. Okay.
Thank you so much, Jay Lee. I'm gonna start calling you Gabby with a shotgun, okay? Because them bullets don't miss. Gabby, if you want people to find you, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at the local Walmart. Getting groceries is cheaper over there than the other grocery stores. No, I usually go by Gabby with an I. I'm also on TikTok. I need to start putting more stuff on my YouTube. The last thing I did was like a Salt Lake City review. I did 2 of them and got pissed off and stopped. But yeah, I will be doing more. I need to do more. Like, y'all have inspired me to actually get on here and try to do reviews and get Wi-Fi. You've inspired me, Xfinity, all of us. But yeah, I mean, I go by the same name, just about on everything. And maybe I'll start putting the wrestling stuff. I'm actually like, I'm into the wrestling. My boyfriend is a wrestler, and they call me Miss Mercy. I come out, read the kids. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. His name is Justin Flo.
If you don't jump on that, Gab, now, please.
Yes,
you know
how like Paul Bearer would come out, or like they'd have someone come out and be the valet and read them, and be the mouthpiece. That's what I do. So yeah, I just started getting into that. Maybe we'll talk more about that when it's on
Gabby. You have my
topic.
you know my social. You hit me up. We will talk if you need any help with anything and just getting ideas of setting up and starting up. We got Dooley Does Food over here. He got a new kitchen now to work in. He about to get that stuff up and popping. Corner over here is full of nothing but the corner, the book, the round.
I listen to your corner when I'm at work. You was old freaky. I love that though. Word. I was listening to your sex talk when I was.
Don't you blush down, Jay Lee. You better shimmy them shoulders with that, baby.
Let's get into blush, baby. If I was brown, I'd be red.
Hold on. Listen. Okay.
Thank you.
Now,
yeah, thank y'all so much.
Thank you. And y'all already know where you can find me at. It's in the description down below with the link tree. There's words that rhyme with a song that I normally do that I won't have to repeat myself again. So just click on that description, the link tree, and there you go. Patreon, $1. Cameo, money. Bookable everywhere. Book MattyRants at gmail.com. Happy Pride, everybody. Currently celebrating right now. Also, if you're in the States in the Roe versus Wade situation, fuck that shit, fuck that noise, and fuck them motherfuckers that put that drop that in place. Stand strong, stand tall, and be present, because we got to vote and we got to start really getting loud. We got to get real loud. Okay? So I want y'all to live in this light and live in this love. You woke up this morning. You are defeated half of your day. If no one told you they love you, we most certainly do. And last and certainly not least, bitch, what you going through? We gonna get through it together, okay? Temporary problems. I love y'all so much. Take care. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Jay Lee. Thank you, Dooley. We gonna end this with some puss, okay? Gabby with a shotgun. You understand me? Yeah, baby. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much.
Listen.